So, you have a result?
Yes. And, well, yeah.
That it was caused by accelerated growth in the womb?
Maybe. But there were other factors at play. Take rapidium, for example. Or a combination of circumstances, such as the radiation disrupting the tissue growth somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other alter will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
So, how do we find a cure?
Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends.
Oh, come on. I don't believe that. You always have something smart-ass to say about everything.
And you never give up, do you? I have to say, it's contagious.
I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skłodowska? Where the hell did you find that old thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. Anti-stress ball? This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, interesting. A motivational hoodie. Motivational? More like demotivational. I only kept it because it's really comfy. Of course you did. It doesn't remind you of all that determination and ambition that fueled my academic success. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate it.
man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition. It must be hard for you.
How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line?
No one else is dying. Not on my watch.
You seem pretty confident about it. The way Molly went was just so sudden. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams too?
Yeah. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm.
She wanted to raise sheep, remember? It only came back to me after Molly went.
Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we.
That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, "Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week."
Looking back, I wish I'd said yes more often.
Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games.
Luckily, she let it go eventually.
Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary.
Sanctuary? What do you mean?
In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there?
No.
No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time.
You should take me there one day. When we get back, I'd love to see it.
Don't do that. I'm not a kid. I know I'm never coming back. All I can do is imagine I'm sitting there, looking at freaking trees with her again. This place here makes you forget what trees even look like. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
I heard something broke in the dormitory and you're not feeling well.
Yeah, man. There are simpler ways to kill a man quietly, you know.
What do you mean?
The AC started spitting smoke. You could have fixed it earlier.
Oh, what a piece of junk. Allied Corp sure skimped on the equipment.
What did you expect? Of course they skimped on everything they could.
I found something interesting outside. An exploration vehicle. Landed quite a distance from where the base was dropped.
Huh. No kidding. A buggy?
More like a truck, but it's busted.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I bet it's one of those tour vehicles. Did you know they were radiation proof and you can stay out in them for days?
Is there any chance you could do something to get it up and running?
Up and running? It took a mighty uncontrolled fall from what you're saying.
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
My lucky old multi-tool. No wonder you took it with you. This little baby never ever let me down.
Yep, I thought it might come in handy.
Of course, every man of the house should have one. It sure helped me feel like one when the time came. Thanks, man. Another lovely day with a brain tea.
Jan, I noticed our storage is rather full. Okay, wait. Is that some kind of a projection? And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
Lucas, what took you? We've encountered another obstacle, but it's not my worst problem.
Why? What's going on out there?
Actually, yeah. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium, she died suddenly.
Okay.
That's not the point. And the altars?
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that disappointment I'm hearing?
No, I'm relieved you're okay, I really am. This makes things so much more... I get it. Still, we can't give up. Jan, tell me, do you...
I have MRI and Molly.
Wow. Send them over.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of What's this guy?
Well, look, don't worry. Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed him. He was like a fish taken out of water. And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like...
I don't like this secret. I'd really prefer it if the corporation...
I don't think you would, Jan. If you knew more about how they treated, he was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. We were just a step away from getting it right when they closed Project...
We?
Yeah. That's why I followed him when...
So...
I don't... You can be sure I'll talk to him at one... We'll see what...
Okay.
Now, you said something about it...
Well, it's, looks scary.
Gravity. That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for... But if you know what you're doing...
Yeah.
Hang in there, Jan.
Thang.
L7...
Are you settling in? You joined us at believe me, not much. Wanna know we're real? Yeah. But I don't think I think it must be. When do you think that was? I don't know. But you all stayed with our parents. I ran away from home. Seriously, you know how I wasn't home. I had an ugly row with Dad. Again. He told me I was... All I knew was that I wanted to be somewhere. Edgar retired. He worked in there. It just... Sounds like a wise man. It's not that. Live free. In fact, go on. Well, you see, the water... We never... You're right. Yo, okay, we can... Let me... The feast... Okay, don't worry. But... Why don't you start a thing? Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.